Not gonna lie, I detest naps. I do. I seem to take a lot of them, but I still detest them. Whatever makes the sun go away, not a fan. I like utilizing my whole day. But, whatever. Down we go. Get some vitamin A, or vitamin art, on the way down. And to my messy video studio. With a push of a button right here, and a random, there we go. This light right here needs to turn on. This is not an optimal setup for me when it comes to proper lighting and all of that sort of stuff. This is just until I can get by. I have something really crazy that we're going to be doing. And I'm actually not going to tell you about it, because there is something really cool coming down the pipeline that my wife has decided that she wants to do. Because she's doing that, that means that I get to enjoy something quite exciting. But I won't tell you about that or show you that until the point in time that we actually get there. Gotta love when you bump into some good music. Okay, so while I'm quickly listening to some dance jams, first thing I have to get accomplished before I start tonight's video is I need to make sure that all of my Historians Early Access members, jazz like that, are up to date. Sean Hammond is in there now. Good. Let's go with Dorka. TOS, Wolvesbane Network, Terabyte, Michael Morton, Charles Sutherland, and Thomas Franklin. They are always here, always stick around. I appreciate them incredibly so. Early Access Historians. We got Drawing, Illustrations, and Art, Collins S., Andre V., Aber Babylon, Lord of the Lost, Albert Forline, Mark Glenn, Nat Sus, not Sus, Derek Wildstar, and Paper Coder Gaming. All right, we are up to date.
Hello there, minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee. Welcome back to Legacy Studio. Now, another episode of Myst 4 Revelation, episode 38, I believe. Oh, do I like that I've almost invested 40 episodes of my life, which is equal to about 40 to 50 minutes, depending on per episode, to this game? I can't say that I do, but for your sake, for the sake of my amazing friends who enjoy watching me just make an absolute fool of myself, you're welcome. Let's talk about my friends. Hey, humongous thank you to Sean Hammond, William Poneth, and Tony Allen, my amazing legacy historians, the guys who believe in my channel, who really are shooting to help me continue to make any kind of content that I make. I make tons of it. You should see the last couple of videos. Woodworking. Woodworking? Tim, I thought you were a gamer. I never said I was a gamer. But woodworking. Yeah, you should go check it out. And then don't forget all of the other amazing people who support my channel. My Dorka historians, my early access historians. You guys stick around, you wait for the content, and you let me play in my world of so much weird content. You're like, yeah, as long as he gets back to what we're here for, we're cool with him making whatever he wants. I appreciate you so much. It's time to make some magic. Now, before we get started on making said magic, let's go ahead and see what comments you guys have to say. Now, I'm just going back to episode 37 because there are quite a few comments here. Let's check it out. Now, Emily Rose Lacey Nichols, one of my favorite peoples because she has taken the time in some of our past videos to literally do timestamps of all the great moments in our past in some of our previous videos. She's done some great edits with her content doing that. She is fantastic. All right, I would argue that it's not cheating to review footage of your own gameplay. Thank you, you see. And see what you missed during your triumphant crowning after the frustrating puzzle. Oh, excuse me. Yep, okay. Also fantastic on the colored clouds. Yes, thank you so much, the colored clouds. While I think other ages in Myst 4 are generally underappreciated, the puzzles in Serenia, unfortunately, make the criticism against the game warranted. Where the other puzzles are pretty good at feeling grounded in the world and mostly logical and realistic, mostly some of the monkey stuff was a little ridiculous. Amen. Serenia takes very hard turn to abstract magic-type puzzles, which makes it feel very disassociated from the kinds of environments the franchise is known for. You're approaching the end game now. I want to be done with this game. Okay. Anyway, we were saying you're approaching the end game now. Really looking forward to the next couple episodes as it all comes together. Finally. And then we're on to whatever the next game is. I forget. Are we doing Uru or something like that? What's the next one in line? I don't know. Okay. My Sea Prince. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the Word became flesh, and dwelt among men. Oh, is that not where we were going with this? In the beginning, I seem to remember you were a little skeptical about me referring to the clouds. Then, maybe because of comments you raised, I was not winding you up, and we made a theme. Yes, we did. And I enjoy that we did. Honestly, I love these moments. I could make t-shirts that says the colored clouds on them now if I wanted to. I love those things. I love when you connect in that kind of way. Okay, anyway. Then, because of a comment you raised, I was not winding you up, and we made it a theme. It was fun. That Shorts of the Highlight was really good. Shorts of the Highlight? I don't know. Did it generate some interest? For those who didn't know, it could have caused intrigue. The trick of a thumbnail or shorts. The question is, how did you work out what to do? Is this puzzle idea from something else? No wonder I couldn't figure it out. Honestly, out of all the different puzzles that I've dealt with when it comes to Myst 4, the colored clouds were not as challenging as some of the other puzzles we've dealt with. I'm not even kidding. I feel like, yes, there was time trying to figure it out, and yes, as I watch it back, it's amazing as I watch these videos back how much I go around in circles and miss what now is highly obvious. But the reality is that felt more like a Myst puzzle sometimes than some other ones that we've played. I would say that the puzzles that we've found through this Myst Revelation game have been highly confusing in comparison to some of the ones in the past. I would still say that Riven is my favorite bunch of puzzles that I've ever played. Some of them I absolutely hated, but some of my favorite easily, I think, have been Riven. I think that one was just done really well. Anyway, let's see. Anyway, I have an idea about sort of getting around copyright. Play game, then in the edit, make the copyright bit a separate episode with an end card on each to the next part and release all the parts in order. Now, that's very interesting. What an interesting idea. Unfortunately, it does take a long time to assemble that. But you know what? That's a very good idea. Thinking about it, you could have a screen at the end of each episode, say 10 seconds after you stop speaking, and it intentionally put up an end card to the playlist. Then when the next episode is published, change it to the next episode. Remember to use the link from the playlist. Maybe also have a playlist as an end card. I await the next exciting episode. Now he's changed his tune. He's changed his tune. Take a look at this. Now we have Paw Prince and a dog. And Aberbabylon seems to be playing along in some ways as well. Okay, Aberbabylon is also another incredible member of my channel. You can see that I have some really amazing people who support my channel and come up with ideas to help me solve these things. I couldn't be more blessed with the kind of people that watch my content. So thank you so much for your advice, your theories. I love it all. There's a lot to shoot for. There's a lot of cool stuff that we have to do yet. I mean, come on, we're just getting started, right? I mean, there's still like 6 million more games from the series. So let me go ahead and boot up the one, the only Myst 4 Revelation. And let's see if I can even figure out what to do with the puzzle result from the colored clouds, because I have no idea what to even do with it. So let's go ahead and get this booted up here and see what we get today, I think. All right. Here we are. I still think that this should have, like, dropped on my face or something, because that would have been hilarious. Let's get up now. question being, I have several questions that come to mind now. One, have the rocks that are on the sides of this thing, have they changed what information they receive now? Because before, hey Sim Sim, beforehand, when we looked at these rocks, they had information from Yisha, which I still think that the spirit that we communicated with was Yisha. Okay, that is my guess. But let's see if it's changed now, once I do this. Still Yisha. Okay. I'm coming for you. We'll get you out. So, I mean, honestly, they made it sound like she was dead, which really would stink, but I don't think she's dead. I don't foresee her being dead. So this now hasn't changed, right? Okay. Now, there is one thing. Once again, the story could have changed. Okay. Yep, see? Story
You've
changed.
returned. I had hoped to discuss your experiences in Dream, but you can't always count on hope, can you?
I have a feeling about
Not when
this.
so much of what the ancestors have shown us has already come true.
You
The
look...
others have gone to alert the village. I must go inside and protect the memories. I will not allow anyone to enter until this crisis has ended.
Good for you. Okay. I'm hitting the wrong buttons for my cameras.
I wish there was another way. But in all of our dreams, the last task always fell onto you. Good luck.
It does feel like we're getting near the end, doesn't it? Okay. So this is going to be a repeat of that conversation. So I'm not going to worry about hitting that because we kind of know what's going on there. Okay. We're nearing the end on this. I think one place to go would be back over to where the Brothers' Den is and see if we can figure out the next stage. So, colored clouds. These people obviously have information they're not telling me. What's that information? Why didn't you tell me? Come on, give me something here, people. So, let's try and make our way back to there and see if we can have a conversation with the brothers. Okay, so this area is full because I turned on the water. Which, so far, we still don't have any idea of how these interconnect. Oh, can I go down? Really? You're showing me a video of them hanging. Okay. That was awkward. So I can't go down. This opens up... what? It opens up something down here, I thought. So that's not going to help me. Okay, this is what that right there is what that changed. So I guess I'll have to take the long way around. Okay. All right. So, are any of the spirit ladies hanging out in here doing their dreaming thing, or have they all disappeared? I bet you they've all disappeared. Yeah, they're all busy rescuing, saving the world, or protecting stuff or whatnot. So that doesn't surprise me. But I agree that this does kind of feel like it's coming closer to an end, which I love the idea. So, let's keep going here. Okay. You know what? I wonder if these colored clouds have anything to do... Wow, we're jumping way back if that's the case. What if they have something to do with Atris's home? Atris? I think it's Atris. My names are not connecting with me right now. And with his computer screens or whatever that we're supposed to turn on or readjust or whatnot. Because I feel like those had colors involved. This is interesting. Wouldn't surprise me if that is exactly what is going on, but we'll see. Okay, I think we're where we want to be. Yep, okay. So, let's see if anything happens here. How many times do I have to do this before something happens? I'm going! Nothing, okay. And we haven't gotten any useful information on this as of yet either. So, as much as I hate to say it, I think I'm going to jump back to the main world and go back to the office area and see if those screens have anything to do with the puzzle. That's what happens when you get sick. Yep, sorry about that. I wish you the best of luck. Or else they're really hungry for pizza. I'm just salivating. Okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to jump back to the main realm age, the main age, and see if that theory has any merit at this point. I don't think I have any additional information that I can pull from here, and for some reason my brain is just connecting me square back to the beginning. So, I'm going to roll with that knowledge. It's the only idea I can come up with. So we'll see what happens here. The other reality is I haven't been back to that area in a long time. A very long time. So, going back to the office just feels right. Okay. Aknar, that was his name. So I was trying to think about, okay, is it Atris or Aknar, or is there a difference, or what? I play this game about every 2 weeks or so you still got to give me a little bit of you know, you got to give me a little bit of merit for still remembering some of that information after 2 weeks and being able to come back and continue playing this game after not playing it for 2 weeks at a time. But I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm just going to step in here really quick and see if anything happens. Okay, nothing going on in here. So yeah, let's head back to the office and see what's going on there. I should be able to get there from here, right? So... And I'm thinking I should save right now, but I've really not done anything that needs to be saved. So, outside of hearing a little bit more of the story. Okay. So, let's go to Atris's office and see if those screens have anything to do with what is next. Am I supposed to go up? I think I'm supposed to go up. So, I need to call this. Call the drone ship. While this is doing this, I'm going to go and turn on the heater down here. I am freezing in the basement right now. Alright, here's a random question for you. What is your favorite kind of hoodie? You like a zip-up hoodie or you like a pullover hoodie? What's your favorite kind of hoodie? Just out of curiosity. I have this one, but personally I like zip-up kinds, because having to put this on takes a lot of effort. And you can't have it unzipped, so it's constricting. What's your favorite kind? Just out of curiosity. Okay, anyway. Let's get inside. Where's the button to... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was about to say, if I click on it, it's going to send it back, but that's not what it does at all. So, all right, going back up. It has been a very long time since we've been in the original place. Okay, here we go. So, do you think we're going to get more story as we get out of here? Major part of me says probably. Here we go. Alright, so here was my thought. Oh. Okay, so red, green, blue. I think I'm right on the money here. But how does it work though? Okay. So out of curiosity, the first color here would be red, and then green, and then blue. Which, is that blue or is that blue? Because then you got pink, and teal. So maybe that one was teal. And yellow. So nothing seemed to happen there. And there doesn't seem to activate anything. So something is still broken here that we need to build, that we need to make work. But I have a sneaking suspicion that we are exactly where we are supposed to be. Okay. Alright, is there any reason for us to be here? Well, I don't see anything in any of these cameras to constitute something that we should be worried about just yet. Oh, I think I remember this chair. Oh. That's right. Which I don't think we've done anything with this yet. What? It's so sloppy, I don't know what to do. And it's not working, so... Once again, we got a power issue, which is something that Atris was supposed to fix for us, right? Wasn't he gonna go get like a new antenna or something like that, and that was supposed to fix it? We already solved that. We did not solve this, however. What is that connected to? A weird, freaky smiley face? Oh, the antenna is somehow linked to this, so we need to go and find that antenna, I would assume. There's nothing below this, right? So I wish I could see that closer, because... Okay, well... I have a feeling I'm in the right place. This isn't turning on, though, even though... Technically it has some sort of power. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't there an outside? Maybe we need to go outside to do something. Something out here. What if this has something to do with it? Okay. What if it has something to do with out here and on the roof? Or something of that nature. Okay, that's one of those cameras.
This part's really, really cool if you're not afraid of tight spaces.
Wait a minute, though.
But sometimes Mom has
No,
to close her
nope,
eyes
nope,
when
nope,
we
nope,
drive.
nope, 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 nope,
I
nope.
think she's not home.
Don't need it. Don't need it. I don't need that information. So, am I supposed to activate this? Maybe not. Is that a key? That's a key. What's this one? This just opens up the door, right? Okay. See, I'm wondering if I'm supposed to mess like with that or something. Or is this just part of... There's nowhere else to go here, right? Is there something down below I should be aware of? Okay. I wonder if these cameras have something to do with it, like if I'm supposed to find them somehow and connect the dots. I mean, this room seems to be fully functional, but it's not... Why would I be able to open a drawer if there's nothing in there to grab? I can just leave them open. Talk about looking like I ransacked his house. Okay. If you want to know something about someone, check their medicine cabinet. Okay, anyway. We finished this whole puzzle, right? I don't think this has anything to do with us. I really feel like I'm in where I'm supposed to be. This is what blew up. I thought. Pink. Yellow. No, teal. Yeah, L. What color was L? Wouldn't be lime. Why am I suddenly blanking out on what L is? Wow, I must be tired. Red, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple, pink. L. Wow, I'm really struggling here. You know what? I've been putting L for everything, but L is yellow, isn't it? Have I really been doing that? If that's the case, that is hilarious and so sad. This is how an ADD brain works. It really is. It's shameful. It really is. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. There is... purple, yellow, teal. Six colors. This isn't turned on because we haven't fixed a key function, which is this guy. An antenna that we're supposed to get from somewhere. Antenna. Now, I used to say antenna, but now I say antenna because everyone swears that in Montana, the correct way to say it is antenna. Okay, so as far as I can tell, there isn't anything that I can do with this. It's not like it doesn't seem to be something that you're supposed to touch. I already solved that puzzle. I'm not sure what each one of these connecting points is, unless... No, there's only 3 cameras here. And technically that's the front, but that's the power unit for everything. So I think that's the gist of that. Now this is the part that confuses me. What am I supposed to do here? That part confuses me. And why does nothing happen when I hit that button? So nothing's happening there. Maybe there's something else I was still supposed to do on the other side, which can definitely be... could definitely be the case, considering the fact that there's still parts on that area that we haven't solved yet. But... what? So maybe there's still something I need to do over there before that's a reality. Okay, I can't get anywhere in here, so I need to exit this area. I feel like I was so close on this, though. But there's something important that I'm missing. Can you say no duh? Can you say no duh? There's obviously something that you're missing. I think I can get back there easy enough. But do I want to? I think it's here. Yeah, that door back there. So I peer over here, but isn't there... is there not a linking book to here? Like, wouldn't you appear where the book is? Which means, wouldn't there be a linking book here somewhere to go back? Or do I literally have to go through the... Why would Serenia? Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Why would the one with all the dreamers put me here? I mean, like right here, if there's no book to utilize. It would always seem that the book would lead to another book. And yet, in this situation, it brings me here. With no book to utilize. That's odd. I don't remember if I've read this. Well, it's not very long. Let me hop back here and maybe I'll see if it'll read it for us.
First time I placed my hand on Serenia's linking panel, I remember thinking, this age will be unlike any I've journeyed to so far. And it was. The sky was crisp and clear. The rivers and waterfalls sparkled like diamonds. Even the worn paths threading through the canopies of stone took my breath away. I met a group of women who told me they had been expecting me, and as we talked late into the evening, they did seem to know a lot about me. Yet the more they explained why, the more impossible this story seemed. Of course, Catherine's ages have always struck me as impossible. Why should this one have been different? One of the stories the protectors told me. that is what they called themselves, moves me to this day. Many lifetimes ago, a child from the village contracted a fever and died. His parents, who had loved him very much, decided to bury him under a waterfall and built a balloon to take him there. The parents' grief was so strong, however, that when they landed their balloon, they could only carry the child a short way. So they set him down beside a giant flower and slept. All night, the mother's tears never stopped flowing. Eventually, they sank through the ground and bathed the flower's roots. Moved by the tears, the flower told the parents to carry their child into her epistle. She would preserve his memories so they could visit him whenever they wished. Then the flower passed one of the tears back through her roots, turning it into a container to hold memories, and the father dove underwater to collect it. And that is how the memory chamber first displayed her power to the Serenians. Having read Catherine's descriptive book, I realized that the plant the protectors called the memory chamber is but the fruiting body of a massive fungus. Like any fungus, it recycles dead organic material into nutrients. In this case, filled memory globes. Since Yisha has recently asked to see Serenia, I will share this explanation with her, as I did her brothers when they were her age. Yet I cannot help thinking that my scientific understanding of Serenia's pales in comparison to the Protector's simple tale. I had not fully realized how many years have passed since I visited this age. So when I stepped out of the linking cave with Yisha, I was pleased to see only a little has changed. A new group of women have replaced the Protectors I knew, but they seemed to be as friendly as the first. Yisha took an immediate liking to the one called Anya. As we made our plans to spend more time here in the future, I felt confident our relationship with these women would be mutually beneficial. After an absence of several weeks, we returned to Serenia last night. Catherine agreed to accompany us, so we will stay for a week or more. This morning, I took advantage of Catherine's presence to re-explore alone. My route soon took me beyond Serenia's current memory chamber, the old abandoned flower which had served the village centuries ago. The man-made edifice surrounding the chamber looked much the same as I remembered, although the flower itself was in far worse state of decay. I tried opening the door to explore inside, but found it locked. Just as well. 30 years ago, the Protectors told me how the delicate inner heart of the chamber emits a strong fragrance as part of its reproductive cycle. The closer the chamber gets to maturation, the more toxic this gas becomes, forcing the Protectors to find a new flower for their use. No doubt the collected fumes inside the original chamber would have made it impossible for me to survive there very long. Catherine says I should have seen it coming, but this morning, Yisha asked permission to meet Serenia's ancestors. I tried to explain that the place the Protectors called Dream is not real. How can it be? But she insists on finding out for herself. So what am I to do? I suppose it will do no harm to let her try. From what Anya told me, it should take several months for Yisha to learn how to dream. It has certainly been a while since I've had enough free time to concentrate on the crystal viewer's attachment. Keeping my inquisitive daughter occupied may end up being beneficial for us all. I cannot believe how quickly time has flown. Today we attended a ceremony on Serenia's celebrating Yisha's mastery of their customs. I must admit, although my doubts about the dream realm remain, seeing my daughter's pride as she received the Protector's necklace made it all seem worthwhile. Yisha said something strange during our writing lesson today. She thought it was sad that Catherine rarely writes anymore, and asked if we should explain that just because someone dies after visiting an age doesn't mean the age's writer is responsible. I knew immediately she was talking about my grandmother. Yet Catherine and I have never fully described Anna's death, so how she knew this information is a mystery. When I asked, she said her necklace had said something while she was holding Anna's picture. The answer was completely unsatisfactory. Yet I must admit, Yisha had displayed an uncanny knowledge of things she never witnessed ever since receiving the Protector's gift. I'd like to examine this necklace more closely, but at the moment the situation with Cirrus and Achenar takes precedence. Perhaps after my friend leaves us tomorrow.
Very interesting. That's not information I remember hearing before. Very, very interesting indeed. Well, let's go ahead and wrap up with that. I am very intrigued. I'm very confused on what we're supposed to do next, that's for sure. But probably the best time to go ahead and stop is now. Well, thank you so much for watching, my friends. I hope that you're enjoying this continuing journey, even though I would almost say that we're back in a dead zone, per se, trying to figure out where to go next. But it doesn't mean we're anywhere near done. But we're going to get there. We're getting there. We're going to actually come to an end on this journey. I couldn't be more thankful, quite honestly. I'm ready to move on to the next game, truth be told. But I feel like we're about to get a real taste of something very interesting. The couple theories that go through my head would be that Akinar isn't telling us everything that we need to know, and maybe he's a villain of sorts. Something about maybe the grandmother could play a role. Something having to do with his father that we've met before in the past, in previous game. The brothers might not be the main actor of the situation. There might be more to that, and it has me very intrigued. So we'll wrap it up with that. Keep it crispy, 1 Tim 4:12. I'll see you in the next episode. I would read my verse of the day for you, but I left my phone upstairs, so battery's almost dead. So we'll check back in the next video and see what we find next. That's going to do it for this one. I'll see you next time. Bye.